Good morning, everybody. Chris Wood here, September 25th, 2022. I'm just doing a quick update, hanging out with my dog here. My little boy. But I just wanted to say that this is done. My identity theft. I am Chris Wood. I am the victim of identity theft. I am the victim of brain injury. I am the victim of skull splitting. I am the victim of body mutilation. I am the victim of kidnapping. I am the victim of sex assault. I am the victim of medical blacklisting. I am the victim of medical discrimination. And I am the victim of identity theft with the intent to frame and murder, said without paranoia, through Lennox and Addington, Ontario Provincial Police, since 2019, revenge retaliation for me speaking of their crimes, the human homeless trafficking out of the Morning Star mission at the time, and the homeless exploitation for monetary gain, financial thefts and frauds, disability and pension thefts and frauds, welfare thefts and frauds, old age pension thefts and frauds, stalking, false arrest to get to deflect crimes, and to also give victims records and to get prints, signatures, and everything else needed for crimes against their victims, putting prisoner tracking onto their victims, non-criminals, using Clearview AI on their victims. This is all 100% revenge retaliation on me through O.P.P. So I just want to say congratulations to serial killer cop Spencer Mills 14716, whether here in Napanee or not, because they have been switching police around, bringing in new ones and getting rid of others. So, but whether they are still here or not in Napanee, they are still very much involved and very dangerous, and these pieces of shit cops need to be arrested, criminally felony charged. They are not only guilty of murdering and having my mother stalked also by their boss and my identity thief, William Wooldridge, last known used name, 149 Center Street North. He is a dangerous offender. He is a sex offender. He was stalking children for the ex-chief for sex slavery trafficking here in Napanee. That is one of the reasons why he left. They used a promotion bullshit to get rid of him, but in actuality, it was because he is a serious fucking pedophile. And William Wooldridge of 149 Center Street North used to stalk children for them for the sex slavery. I have been seriously skull deformed. I have proven it. I've been medically blacklisted, not being able to get any help. I am the end of my bloodline. I no longer have any feeling from being broadcasted through, and it is my injuring and everything is being done to me by what is called remote neuromonitoring, military and police tech that not a lot of people are aware of, and it's been in use since the 60s, and it's being used to, it is a microchip implant that's being used for criminal purposes through O.P.P, through the police. It destroys a person's central nervous system on them. And a central nervous system is also attached to a brain. I am being injured through this. I'm constantly getting 24-hour, 24/7 EMS and radiation from it. What the fuck? I'm constantly getting radiation and EMFs from it, 24/7 from being broadcasted through by O.P.P co-offenders and human traffickers. William Wooldridge is also an ex-KPH psychiatric hospital patient, forensic lockup, dangerous offender. This is how he come to be with Stacy, mental health worker, and he's also KP allegedly Old Kingston Penitentiary inmate as well. This is how he come to be the dangerous offender as to know Spencer Mills, or they're related. Either way, these cops are all involved with human sex trade, slavery, trafficking. They're involved with my identity theft. This is about mentally fucking me up. They're given the remote neural monitoring and it is being passed around to all their drug-fed, money-paid co-offenders to mentally fuck me up while they are high and broadcasting through me, and also to change for this identity theft, which I have proven, in hopes that I no longer talk about this, in hopes that they get away with this, in hopes to mentally fuck me up even more, because like I said, I no longer have feeling on the right side of my head. The right side of my body has been completely fucking destroyed through this from them broadcasting through me. 100% revenge retaliation. So one's involved: killer, criminal, human trafficking, kidnapping, sex offending, murdering. Lennox and Addington, Ontario Provincial Police is O.P.P. Spencer Mills 14716. Staff Sergeants, ex-chief Shannon Cork, who laughed in my face as her boss William over arrest as her boss went on to murder my mother. She was well aware of what was going to happen, and so therefore, yeah, you are guilty 100% of aiding in and causing my mother's death. You've been involved since the beginning anyway. And with you working with mental health as well, that just leaves you open to get more victims. There's also Robert Lucas, whether an ex-cop or still a cop is involved. Robert Kane, who is a drug cop. Staff sergeants, kidnapping and sex assaults. Drug trafficking, the lace drugs going around Napanee. This town is through O.PP, and also through William Aldridge, through Blair Hardy, through Tyler Lake, through Javen Alstein, through a guy named Ray who lives on East Street here in Napanee, who has a deaf white pit bull, his roommate Sam, and others. There's Crystal Larrabee Gilchrist, or there's Destiny Larrabee Gilchrist, There's Crystal Larrabee, there's a guy named Mike, he is homeless, he is approximately 65 years old, lives in a trailer or a tent here in town. There's also a guy named Bucktooth Bob, he's bald, glasses, crowbar, mustache, walks around with a bag of drugs. There's an Allie Cooper. There's a woman on Center Street and Thomas Street, side door entrance. She has red hair or blonde hair. Seriously obese. That is a crack shack. That is where they all hang out, between there and down on Water Street and at Ray Ray's. Using this on me. I've been going through this for 3 fucking years. I've been surrounded by hands on guns by cops to try to get arresting for what has taken place with me. I am the end of my bloodline as well. So not only are you guilty, O.P.P., you are guilty of doing this to me for revenge retaliation. You are doing this to me in hopes that I mentally fuck up. You are doing this to me so you have an justifiable an excuse to make your move on me. I am going to disappear soon as William Aldridge or Blair Hardy. I have their prisoner tracking on me, and there will be no mistaken identity. It will be with intent on purpose to get rid of me one way or another, and I will not be proven wrong. You've already mentally fucking destroyed me. You completely fucking deformed my skull over the course of 3 years as being burned out from EMFs and radiation. So, I hope you're happy, O.P.P., with what you've gotten away with. Lennox and Addington County General Hospital doctors that are involved and also need to be arrested and criminally felony charged for criminal negligent intent is Dr. Tatiana V., Stacy's girlfriend, a.k.a. Margie V., a Dr. Joy Hadley, a Dr. Barton, a Dr. Waldron, a Dr. Pritchard, a Dr. McGregor, a Dr. Ambimbola, a Dr. Sue, a Dr. Fardell, triage nurse Terry, who one time before Paladin kicked me out, before Paladin security kicked me out so they could help in causing me more harm and, helping cover up their crimes. I mean, that's what that was about. Then there's triage nurse Terry and David, and they are all involved, also Paladin security. Then there's the William Wooldridge, 149 Center Street North. There's Blair Hardy, Tyler Lake, Javen Osstein. These are all drug-fed, money-paid co-offenders with and for Lennox and Addington, Ontario Provincial Police. The doctor's name are involved and need to be criminally felony charged with criminal negligent intent to commit. I no longer have feeling in my head or my face. I have something going through me which feels like air, which is expanding my head, going through my body, doing all kinds of damage while they are broadcasting through me. So the back of my head has been completely flattened while my face is being deformed while they are broadcasting through me and committing this identity theft being done to me. So after 3 years, this is finally done, O.P.P, and I am not taking a fall for Wooldridge or any of you other fucks. One way or another, the doctors and the police and everybody involved, you will pay for this, you motherfuckers. You are guilty of murdering a bloodline. You're not just happy with one homicide. You're not happy with two. You have to murder entire bloodlines because that's what you are, serial killing motherfucking cops hiding behind doctors involved and your badges. Chris Wood, love all, hate none. Take this serious. This is how O.P.P frame traffic and murder here in Napanee. Hit that like, share, subscribe button. This is very serious and important.